Some potential for some big combos to go in. You know, Kazakh's jumping in, Maokai jumping in, get that command shockwave down. And
that's really going to help Kuro as Spirit begins to path his way back to the right-hand side, but hold on.
Look at this, Nethergrass coming down with that flash. Ton of damage coming in, and First Blood is going to go over to Malzahar. Maha following up with that damage. You can see all the Voidlings.
Is up, but I think that what he's trying to do is get a little bit of intel in on Spirit. He might actually go for a gank here. Max doesn't have flash though to get in range.
And here he goes, but a little bit ahead of his team, and the Chain of Corruption comes down. Batusin taking a lot of damage, and nice turnaround there. But here comes the teleport. Marin coming in first. Can they pick up Max here? Looks like they may just be able to. One more hit will do it. The ultimate is going to proc. There he does go, just gonna back off, and that will be a 1-for-1 trade.
Yep, 1-for-1 trade in the end.
Let's see if they can get another grasp here. They do on Takuro. Is it going to be enough damage? Call the Void coming out. There is the flash from Ian, and the last auto attack will get the kill. And a nice gank there from Max.
Yep, very nice, successful gank.
Bit of proxy farming here from Marn. Pretty confident, and he is actually going to go on to Ed as Spirit looks to follow up. But here comes Rek'Sai with the ult. Beyond wants to join on in. Hearing that audio, Marn is rather just going to back on off, but here comes the unstoppable onslaught. And going on to Marn, a ton of damage coming down. He is going to be forced to flash away from the stun of Sion, but here comes Ian. One hit will do it, and he will pick up the kill. Spirit, though, on the run and will get away.
Yeah, and Kramer from trying to get the turret, and this opens up a Herald timing. Or Baron.
Yeah, they're going for Baron. It did just spawn. They started it literally right when it spawned. Can Spirit jump in and get the flash? No, he does not. Rek'Sai is going to pick it up. Looks like Malzahar jumping over the wall is going to go down, though. Spirit will pay for it with his life. Beyond, he may go down. He's going to try to turn on Takuro, but it's not going to be enough. Chain of Corruption will be dodged by the flash. Marin coming in. Sorry, Maha. I mean, really all he can do at this point is delay as much time as possible.
Yep, he's just trying to delay. Did not have enough mana for net, even if he was going to try to net away and then use the Baron enhanced recall.
That is, and they're just able to pick it up quite nicely. They get middle turret as well. Comes in with that big package. The shockwave is going to come down onto Max. He tries to turn it there, but it's not going to be enough. Look at all that poke damage done. Here comes Ian, and he wants some kills, trying to come in, and Kuro just gets blown up. Spirit going to get unburrowed here, will go down. Marn, even though he's very tanky, is up against 3 members now of MVP, and that's going to be 3 kills going over to MVP. Wow. He's even able to pick up 1 kill off of the gank from Max, but he just gets so fed. Hold that thought, coming in onto Ed. He is extremely tanky. He's actually gaining health from that shield. Chain of Corruption is going to come down, though, and they're burning so much damage onto Ed. Can they get him? They do. And just going to chill. They're not going to be
so much in towers and the Baron gold.
Oh, Beyond going pretty deep, looking to try to get something done here, but Spirit is going to capitalize, going to blink away from the stun there. And, Ian in a bit of a bad spot here as well. Chain of Corruption is going to come down. They cannot lock him down. Unstoppable Onslaught coming in. Not going to get the stun onto anyone. He's going to be forced to back off here. Let's look towards Kuro's command shockwave as well. If he can land, you know, a big one onto 2 or 3 members, can definitely get that done. Afreeca is in fact going to take the Infernal Drake, and here comes Marin jumping in. No shockwave just yet, but a ton of damage coming down. Kuro, though, he goes down immediately to the Nethergrass, and now Kramer's going to get bursted down as well. Double kill for Corki. Now the rest of Afreeca is on the run.
Yep, the rest of Afreeca is on the run. In the meanwhile, though, Spirit did pick up Maha in the backline, and now he's trying to attack the minion wave in mid, so that MVP doesn't have a wave to push with up mid, and Tushin does manage to get away with the Maokai and the Orianna, but it does mean that he can delete people in a matter of seconds.
Teleport coming down. Look at how fast they burn that Baron down. Not going to be stolen once again. The Spirit is going to be knocked on up. Orianna getting the revenge kill there onto Malzahar, but will be forced to back off for now. But here comes the Unstoppable Onslaught, going to miss Kuro, as does that stun. Beyond going to flash on Burrow, and Kuro will go down as well. Kramer now on the run, and with that might be the end of this Marn. He's all alone now, trying to pick up a kill, and that he does, but he does pay for it with his life and the Baron, and 4 kills going over to MVP.
Yeah.
Dead timers are too much, and with the Baron here, oh, the stun even going down onto Spirit. He's going to be forced to leap away, eating a ton of damage here, and both of these turrets are going down. Some respawns are happening. Are they going to commit to the Nexus? It looks like they kind of want to. No, they're just going to try to back off. It's maybe a bit late, though. ADD, he's back there all by himself. And Beyond trying to be locked up here by Tushin, but at least they do get both of the Nexus turrets. You can see ADD trying to do a bit more damage to them. Yeah, he may be forced to jump into the pool and go back, but for now he's just going to try to wave clear. Oh, and there's the flash on the Kuro, but there's the shockwave. Kuro, though, does get blown up, and everybody on Afreeca is just going to get melted from everybody on MVP. Marin all alone, and Ian not even focusing on the champions anymore. Just going to go for that Nexus. That's going to be game number 1, going over to MVP.
Yeah, and that was an interesting finish, a little bit uncharacteristic. Normally, MVP likes to take their games a little bit slower and safer, but they recognized their advantage. They escorted the minion wave up to the Nexus. They knew that they also had Sion's passive, so even if Ed goes down, he can still come back and keep autoing the Nexus, and they're able to take that game from underneath Afreeca. And the game was very, very slow up until that Baron play, and it was just interesting how they orchestrated it, and it just flipped everything on its head, and Afreeca could almost never get the game back under control.